legit. Anything you want.
Is XRP a security or not? Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse explains the daunting debate. The debate on whether Ripple is a security or not has been on for many months now. What's even worse is that the Security Exchange Commission, SEC, hasn't given its stance or a say on whether Ripple is a security or not. However, a recent talk, which involved Ripple's chief executive officer Brad Garlinghouse and Michael Arrington, of Arrington Capital, was held at the TechCrunch's San Francisco Disrupt conference. The discussion was anchored by Mike Butcher, the editor of TechCrunch. The discussion was based on the Security Exchange Commission and a few other aspects. During the course of the discussion, Butcher asked Garlinghouse what the fate of Ripple will be if it was declared a security. The CEO replied, "Security is something that represents ownership in a company that gives you rights to dividends, give you rights to governance, things like that. Ripple and XRP are two separate entities. When you buy XRP, that doesn't give you any rights to the profits or ownership of Ripple the company." Garlinghouse said that there are lots of fintech companies including banks that have adopted Ripple into their system and are even great investors. Additionally, Garlinghouse made it clear that there are no common grounds between Ripple and SEC, therefore, the false info concerning the debate or argument is a little bit weighty. Garlinghouse went on to say that if Ripple doesn't operate, XRP will keep functioning, a thing that the Ripple CEO has been saying again and again. It is important to add that the XRP token was handed over to the Ripple company by its creator as a utility token. Garlinghouse further said this to Butcher, "So if XRP is a security, it's a security for what?" He also said about Coinbase, how the exchange platform affects the price of XRP and if they will ever list XRP. The CEO of Ripple said, "So does that mean XRP is the security of Coinbase or Ripple?" Garlinghouse ended by saying Ripple is not a security and that XRP is different from Ripple. What is in for Ripple and its hodlers if it is declared a security nonetheless? There have been many speculations that if Ripple becomes a security, its value will be on the downside and would repeat Garlinghouse's statements that Ripple is different from XRP. If Ripple is declared a security by SEC, they, Ripple, won't be that unhappy. There are reasons behind that. First, we shouldn't forget that last year, the Wall Street pleaded for a Ripple IPO. So if Ripple is declared a security, the Wall Street would be happy about that, due to the fact that BBB will feature on local exchange platforms in New York, Singapore, etc., and SEC will have a complete hold of Ripple. And that will be to the advantage of Ripple because local trading platforms will want to bank on Ripple after being declared a security, and that would bring a surge to its current market capitalization. There is also a high possibility that the market capitalization of Ripple will attain a high 20 times more than it has now. Subsequently, investors should not discard or sell their tokens when Ripple gets declared a security because, as said earlier, Ripple will still attract more local exchanges and hence, the market cap would increase, thus, making investors to benefit as bin hodlers even though they may be charged for cashing out. Ripple's XRP potential to be the highlight of the year 2018, Vice Ratings recommended. There are many options to choose from to note out the latest success and development that Ripple Labs XRP has experienced, but one actually being a teaser has shook the cryptoverse. Founder and current CEO Brad Garlinghouse mentioned how a major wave of institutional investors is going to step in the third quarter of the year. One of the things I will tease for a future announcement within the Q3 market reports, which we always share. Where we see institutional participation in buying XRP. Q3 will definitely be a record of institutional participation in buying and interest in holding XRP. However, the ones that are already buying the token are not impacting the price because they are purchasing the speedy coin via OTC or over the counter instead of a normal exchange. XRP's current state. The very positive wave of feeling around Ripple's token, especially lately, XRP started with David Schwartz, Chief Technology Officer at Ripple, continuing to post and respond on Twitter and Ripple's website about the project and the decentralization of the ledger. Bitcoin and Ethereum are currently viewed as the gold standard for decentralization. Since these blockchains are considered decentralized, then by design, the XRP ledger is also, if not more so, decentralized than both Bitcoin and Ethereum. The smart yet often criticized POW protocol that runs on Ethereum's and Bitcoin's network was praised while noting out issues by the CTO. Mr. Schwartz mentioned how by time various miners can control the system, significantly making it more centralized than you want it to be. The Speedy network has been praised for its technological achievements by Vice Ratings many times via their social channel Twitter. The often mentions do showcase one feeling of recommendation, and the low prices for the moment could be a golden opportunity to step in. With the team working hard on hoisting the decentralization of the coin while highlighting out that XRP is not a security, exchanges are attracted more to list it, which directly will bring more buyers in the game.